I'm not saying I cut her off, but after seeing that attitude she popped very early, I was like, let me drop off this girl, cause she a little crazy. So dropped her off, told her to have a good night. She was still mad at me. She was like, "Don't call me ever again. Which you're not a girl."
It was good, really looking all bad. Money short, pocket skip, should pick up a ski mask. All black, ones on my feet, going dumb on the beat. Still short on the fee, I'm about to relapse. Back to hood, boogin', licking, jugging, living life a little crooked. All-star, not a rookie. Shot caller, never bookie. But the problem is clear, no, that's not me. Money was crazy short, I had to pay the fee.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy K the Beast, and this is the place to be. And today for you guys, we're going to be talking about a little bit of a relationship situation. Who has it? Who doesn't has it? That's the real question. Because stuff happens all the time in relationships, and sometimes it be confusing me. And even though, even if I'm in a relationship or I'm not in a relationship, it still confuses me, and I still be wondering, bruh, why is it like this way, or why does it have to be a certain type of way? Why can't it just be in a different way? But before we jump into this subject, what I'm going to have y'all do, as always, is to subscribe to the channel, as always. Like and share these videos. And I need y'all guys to comment. And the reason why I need you guys to comment, as always, is because I like to hear and see and read how you guys feel. I need you guys to comment because y'all thoughts and y'all ideas matter to me. So I need y'all to do that. Go ahead and do that, because this page would not be successful without y'all. And then plus, it's what if we had similar views, but it's just thought of in a different way? Or what if y'all have a different view and I've never seen it in that type of way? See? That would mean that, hey, I would have a new outlook on a subject that, I thought that I knew everything about. Or maybe it would be to where y'all will learn something from what I'm speaking of on the subject, but from a different perspective too. So with each other, we're gonna learn new things, or we're just gonna see things in a new view. But back to the subject I want to talk about today, because it's been confusing me for the longest though, and I've been wondering why it's like this certain type of way. Now, when it comes to relationships, I always be wondering, why does it have to be the woman always got to be right all the time? I be wondering that. Now, take for instance, me and my brother was talking. It was me, my brother, and it was his wife. We was all in the whip, and I brought up this subject. So I always wonder, why you always have to take your girl's side in every single conversation or every single situation, as far as just a wide range of things, and you have to take their side even if they're wrong. Now, I understand if they're right, I don't mind taking your side, but if you're wrong and I try to point out that you're wrong, you don't want to hear the wrong. You just be like, oh, you just need to side with me anyways. Why? Why do you feel like I have to agree with you even though you're wrong? What, you want me to tell you that I'm right? I mean that what you're saying is wrong, and that you need to see it from a different perspective in order to see what's right. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, don't matter what, I will always care. I mean, I'm always gonna care about you. You're always gonna be my girl. Like, and that's, I mean, like, and I feel like that's how it should be. But don't you want me to point out the wrong so that you will learn that it's not the way to go, and that actually the other thing is right? And then when I'll say this, so I remember I went on a date, I'll say like 3 years ago, and it was this girl, and me and her, we was chopping it up real good, and mind you, we was at dinner, you know. I was chowing down on my shrimp scampi, and she was throwing it down on some steak. And, you know, we was talking, you know, getting to know each other, and next thing you know, the waiter came up, and she was like, so yes, we have a dessert platter for tonight, and would you guys like to try it? And so my date was like, yeah, and then I was like, yeah. So then she was like, would you like the double chocolate souffle, or would you like the big vanilla ice cream, vanilla sundae? Now, my date was like, no, souffle. That's not how you say that. It's not souffle, it's soufflette. I was like, babe, it's actually souffle, not soufflate. Okay. We developing into something to make it into a relationship. I get that, and we're in the beginning stages, and I gotta agree with you a lot of things, but no, it's not soufflate, it's souffle. With an E, not with a T. And then she was like, it's soufflate. And then the waitress was like, it's actually souffle. And then she popped the whole attitude. She was like, excuse me, actually it is souffle. It is from France, so it's souffle. I was like, what does the country got to do with it? Like, it doesn't matter if it's from England. It doesn't matter if it's from Russia or Australia. It's souffle, not soufflate. Like, I don't say eagles, it's eagle. Like, I don't say chicken wings, it's chicken wings. Like, you saying it wrong. I know I'm supposed to agree with you all the time, but you're wrong. And she was like, so you're gonna sit up there and make me look like an idiot just because you think I'm saying it wrong, but I know I'm saying it right? You should agree with me anyway. I'm like, oh. In my mind, I was thinking, man, if she's gonna be this defensive about like just a simple word, and that the fact that I don't like agree with her on the spelling of it, just imagine how she's gonna be in other arguments. So, you know, I'm not saying I cut her off, but after seeing that attitude she popped very early, I was like, yeah, you know, let me drop off this girl, because you know she a little crazy. So dropped her off, told her to have a good night. She was still mad at me. She was like, don't call me ever again with your not agreeing with me looking self. I was like, oh, okay, cool, fine. Like, alright. Then I went home, and that was it. Now, why do we gotta get beat up for just like pointing out that you're wrong? But we want you to know that what the other thing is right, so that from next time you will know the right thing. Like, why do we gotta agree on every single thing, even though it's wrong? Now, for me, I don't want to get beat up about it, but at the same time, I have to let you. I don't want you thinking the wrong thing the whole time. Then what if your job depended on it, and he was actually saying the wrong thing, and you get fired for it? Then you would be coming to me and you'd be like, why didn't you correct me in the first place? And I'll be like, well, I tried to, but you didn't want to listen to me, and then there will be a whole argument. So back to when I was in the car with my brother and his wife, my brother was like, well, when it's your girl, it doesn't matter if she's right or wrong. You just need to keep her happy. Because if you don't, things are not going to be so good for you when you get home. And then I thought about that. I was like, you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense, because it's what my mother always told me. A happy wife is a happy life. And I mean that in like wife, girlfriend, fiance, or anyone that you're pursuing. If you keep them happy, then your life will be good. But if it's not good, then you got a problem. And for me, I was thinking like, okay, well, I really wouldn't want any problems with a girl, so maybe I should just agree with them all the time. But I'm not saying my brother is wrong. He's not. Trust me, he's definitely not wrong. What I'm saying is that shouldn't you want to also tell your significant other that what they're saying may not be exactly right, but it's this other way, so that they would know the right way? I mean, I think so, but I don't know. And then plus, I'm not trying to like have any hands like thrown at me. Like, I'm the type of guy, I don't hit women. I don't hit women at all. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But I'm not trying to have the girl trying to like swing at me like she's Rocky Balboa, and I gotta bob and weave like I'm Floyd Mayweather, going like, nah. To like fights that be happening all the time, because like I'd always try to be right all the time. And the thing is that I don't want to be. It's not that I don't want to be right all the time. It's just that I want you to see it from the right point of view, so that you won't come in like all gung ho in a situation knowing the wrong information. Because I feel like if you really care about your girl, you want her to know the right information, no matter what. Like, you wouldn't want to tell your girl, like, okay, this is how you make grits, and then every single time, like, she does it, it becomes lumpy. But when you do it, it's all creamy, and then you telling her what she's doing wrong, but then she gets mad at you because you telling her she's wrong. No, it's not the fact that you're trying to prove, like, tell her that she's wrong all the time and proving yourself right all the time. It's just that you want her to know the right way, so that she could do it right. Like, I mean, like, that's how I think. If I'm wrong, y'all can tell me that I'm wrong. I don't mind that at all. But I feel like what needs to be told though too is that even though if I am wrong or if I am right, that all I'm really doing is just letting you know the right information or the right way of thinking it, so you won't be wrong all the time. But I also get it from the other aspect, because you always want to keep your girl happy no matter what. You don't want to be on her bad side. Because when you're on your girl's bad side, that's when your life is just in complete crap. In like shambles. You do not want that. Because it's like it's another quote that I'm gonna give y'all. Hell has no fury over a woman's scorn. And when she's scornful because you're not agreeing with her, then it's problems for your life. Period. So I can see it from both point of views, but y'all could go ahead and tell me if y'all think otherwise, or if there's like a different aspect that I'm not like looking at it from. Please tell me in the description below, because I want to learn about this. I want to learn like if I'm thinking the right way or I'm thinking the wrong way, and or if there's a certain way that I'm not looking at it from that I should, in order for me to get the right, the right answer. Because I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to learn with y'all. And you know what? As always, you guys, this is your boy K the Beast. And you know what? I feel like this is always the place to be. And I am out, people.